What's up, guys? Ryan here. Today, I'm excited to show you a tool that has just changed the game for us. It's a tool that uses AI to create video ads, and I've been using it like crazy. It has cut in half a lot of my lead costs because it allows me to test video concepts very easily. If you guys don't know, I love kind of the UGC style ads where you get somebody to read off a script for you. And if you don't do those yourself, it can cost a lot of money to get them done. You can use AI, but it's not always as good. It doesn't always look as great. So what I would do is go into my yard and film an ad and kind of say scripts myself. But I'm just one guy. I can only do so many, and I can't split test different looks because I look the way I do. My average Canadian self. Again, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I use Revid.ai to create a bunch of different variants and a bunch of different scripts for testing out ads. And this has been crushing because it looks different, it's unique, and it just does a really good job. So let's jump on the computer and I'll show you how to use their script writing tool. And also I'll show you a little sneak peek of our custom GPT that we've built for our Leadbase school community. So if you haven't already, guys, join the Leadbase free school. On July 1st, we're going to be releasing a bunch of new course content into the Leadbase free courses that were previously available only to our pro members, but we are actually going to be giving you guys access to those. There's going to be some training on client acquisition, and you're also going to get a sneak peek look at our agency and how we do things and how we actually make money. So you're going to want to join the Leadbase free because it's free, guys. So why shouldn't you? Okay, again, let's jump on the computer. I'm going to show you this amazing tool. All right, guys. So usually what I do when I'm creating ads is I like to go into our Leadbase Pro copywriter to kind of get an idea of what I want to start with. I'll come back to this though, because I want to show you how powerful Revid's script writing is. Let's go to script generator here. The cool thing is you can just take, you could give a very, very basic prompt here and actually build out a pretty sick script. You can do a script all the way to 120 seconds. It just uses the AI to generate these for you. And it's not just, there's some AI things that aren't that great yet and give you kind of like a really basic script. This thing knows how to write ads. It's incredible. I like to do mine from 30 to 45 seconds. It's going to write 3 scripts for me, which is very cool. So let's just jump right into this. So you could go educational, how-to, motivational. Let's go life hack. Let's say that I wanted to do an ad for, let's say, an HVAC company. So HVAC ad, save up to, let's say rebate actually. Let's just say there's a rebate up to $5,000 when installing a heat pump. Install in 3 days, targeting, let's say Texas families. Okay. So I can give it a prompt like this. It's actually going to read me a script. If you don't know what your target market is, though, you don't know what's available to you, you could use something like the Leadbase Pro GPT. So this is where I usually start. And actually what I start with is the customer persona builder, where it would actually help me build out my customer persona. Let's actually go and check that out really quickly. Again, let's say maybe we don't know this about HVAC. Maybe you're just getting into this. You think HVAC's interesting. There are some cool rebates available. It's something that every home needs. For the most part, people want air conditioning. They want heating in their homes. So HVAC generally, where there's heat pumps, there's a full air conditioning system. There's having like a forced air system. There's repairs. There's all these different things that you could kind of go into in HVAC. I'm going to craft my ideal customer. Not really sure. ChatGPT is going to prompt me here. And again, this is just something we built custom. This is available in Leadbase Pro. You could obviously just do this with ChatGPT as well. You could ask ChatGPT to help craft you a customer avatar. But let's go. Let's let it know we're in HVAC. What location are we targeting? We're going to go Texas. What services? AC heat pump and AC heat pump and heating systems. Special promos. Please look up rebates available in Texas or other promos. So I'm actually going to ask ChatGPT to look up these promos for me. It's going to build me my avatar. And again, this can help me prompt Revid a little bit better. It's also going to actually look up the actual government incentives. So federal tax credits. Yes, please build full avatar. So I looked up the incentives first. Now it's going to build me the full avatar. So let's see what we got available here. And I would do this for any niche, like what type of incentives are there? So 30% of the cost up to $2,000 per year. This is building the avatar for us here. How do I go back? Oh, we got it here. So $2,000 per year, air conditioning, 30% of the cost, electrical upgrades, 60%, high efficiency upgrade, heat pumps, rebates up to $8K. So high efficiency electric home rebate, I would definitely focus on that. And it's going to include this in this as well. Federal tax credits, what are available incentives. I'm actually going to try and give this entire thing to rebid. See if it actually can take all that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so this is sick. Okay, so Revid's pumping out some 45-second scripts here. Your old AC is costing you thousands while barely keeping you cool. Texas homeowners are discovering a secret that HVAC companies don't want you to know. You can get a brand new, I don't know why they wouldn't want you to know that. So it's maybe a little too clickbaity. You get a brand new high efficiency system installed for practically nothing up front thanks to federal rebates worth up to $8,000. Here's a trick most people miss. Instead of waiting for summer with everyone's desperate prices skyrocket, smart homeowners are getting pre-qualified right now during slow season. So it's not true because it's June, but you get the idea. It's a pretty well-written script. Free AC upgrades cost $0 upfront in Texas right now. The federal government literally pays homeowners up to $8,000 to replace their old system, plus local rebates stack on top. Most people think they can't afford new AC, but actually losing money by waiting. Your current system is bleeding cash every month while you tell yourself it's fine. Here's what nobody tells you about these rebates. The first come, first serve. So pretty well-written script, I would say. Texans just saved over $2 million on AC upgrades this year with one simple trick most contractors know will tell you about while everyone's sweating through 110-degree heat. Smart homers are stacking rebates so they pay for the new systems. I've given it this customer avatar, and then it's giving me these, again, really strong scripts. I'm going to write them a little bit shorter, and I'm just going to take the incentives here, and I want to see what it spits out. Eligibility is income-based. Low-income households can receive 100% of the cost covered. Utility company rebates. So there's a ton of good stuff here. Give it some simple prompts. Let's just give it that, and let's write these again. Let's go educational in 30 seconds. Okay. So again, this script writer is just really powerful. Simple as that. I'm using this script writer and these videos. I'm testing like 10 of them at once because Revid, it's pretty cheap. It's like, I think it's $30 a month. I'll test like 10 of these. I'll see which hooks are working, and then I can go and easily create those into UGC style videos, or I could try some images, but I am using a lot more video right now in the stuff that I'm doing. Homeowners are leaving thousands on the table and not claiming these HVAC rebates. The federal government gives you 30% back on heat pumps up to $2,000 per year through 2032. Your local utility stacking rebates on top. So this is a math-based one. I think that's pretty powerful. I would send something like this to our evergreen funnel, which if you haven't seen that, go and watch some of my other videos. It's a kind of a two-step funnel. I would send this to a VSL, and then I would have a VSL that really kind of adds up all these rebates and be like, you get $8,000 back on this $9,000 or $10,000 system. It's the biggest no-brainer ever. They actually have something similar to this here in BC, and my friend just did this where the heat pump, I think the heat pump was around $8,000 or $9,000, and he got about, I think it was like $6,000 or $7,000 back. So again, they're making this very affordable. This is a bit heavy, but I think I'm just going to go with this one. Federal government just approved rebates up to $8,000. Heat pumps plus $3,400 on top. That's $11,000. That sounds really good. Let's use this one. Okay, so I've got this for Texas homeowners. Application process opens this summer. Pre-qualification is happening now. Your current AC is costing you money every month while free upgrades are available. Don't wait until it's too late. This script is this freaking killer, especially if you've never written a script before. Like, this is going to be better than what you can write, honestly. So I was skeptical of AI, and it's starting to really crush. Okay, so I'm going to go with moving AI images, and you can select all these different styles here. So we've got Steve Jobs. Default's pretty good. I might go with the realist model here. Let's just go default, and I'll show you this. Depending on what you're doing, you could try like comic book sci-fi. I've written like funny stories and showed my kids because it's pretty funny. Like I made one about Pokemon, and it'll do cool stuff like this video you see on the right here. So it's pretty fun to mess around with. And so let's go with general. I'm going to go visual guidelines. I'm going to go educational and math focus to make purchase a no-brainer. Voice library. Brian is my favorite. You can go through all these voices, but Brian's the GOAT. So I usually go with Brian. I think you can actually upload your voice and they'll use it, which is terrifying. I'm too scared to give AI access to me yet. Then you pick a song that'll go in the background. Go with that one. That's one I think everyone knows, TikTok sound. So you can actually build your own music too. Like you literally make your own score, which is pretty nuts. And then in terms of advanced options here, I like to, I don't really care too much about which one of these I'm using. Let's just use wrap one. I put it in the middle just because then when you're cropping this, it's going to fit on all kind of placements. If you put it at the bottom, it'll get cut off. Voice ability, none of this really matters. Speed, 1 times. We're going to generate a cover image for it, which is nice if you want to just post it on YouTube or something like that. I think that's all we need to do. You could do maximum, you could limit it to the maximum number of medias if you want. You could do a square as well, but I tend to do portrait and then I can just crop a little bit when needed. And because the text is still going to be in the middle regardless. So that's really all we need. Let's generate the video and we'll come back in a sec. All right, our video is done. Took about 2 minutes here. Gives you a nice cover photo again, which is pretty cool. We've got Texas, we got sweat, we got alarms, we got AC systems that are old. Texas AC upgrade rebates available. So pretty sweet. Let's take a look.
Texas homeowners are getting paid thousands to upgrade their AC systems, and most don't even know it.
Looks like
The federal government just approved rebates up to $8,000 for heat pumps. Plus, your local utility adds another $3,400 on top. That's over $11,000 in free money sitting on the table right now. Here's the catch nobody talks about. These rebates are first come, first served, and Texas allocated limited funds for 2025. When summer hits and everyone's AC starts failing, the money will be gone. Smart homeowners are acting now before the rush. You can get pre-qualified in 60 seconds. We handle all the paperwork, and installation takes under 10 days. Over 3,000 Texas families already claimed their rebates this year, while their neighbors are still paying full price. The application process opens this summer, but pre-qualification is happening now. Your current AC is costing you money every month,
it's like
while free upgrades are available. Don't wait until it's too late.
It's trained by Leadbase Pro. Like that's just a great ad, honestly, guys. And again, you could take that script and you could totally morph it into different styles using Revid. You could use UGC. You could take the hook that's working from the video, apply it to all these different types of concepts. Because at the end of the day, the best, the most success happens when you test a lot of different angles and different types of ads. So I'll export this. I'll add it to our swipe files. You can get our swipe files by joining the Leadbase free community as well, and you just comment on the top post there that's pinned in the Leadbase free community, and we'll send you the swipe files that we have for a bunch of different niches. So I'm going to add this because it's a sick ad. But yeah, guys, I just want to show you this because if you're not using Revid, you're missing out. I almost don't want to share it because of how good it is. I want to hoard it for myself, but I want you guys to have it too, because I don't really see too many of these being used as ads. And I've tested them in several different niches now, and it keeps beating out other types of creatives because of how professional it looks. And again, how fast you can create these as well, because speed to market and getting ads out there and testing lots is also a very important component. So again, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Go test Revid for yourself. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you actually do end up using this, and then comment below. Share your ad. I would love to see it, or comment in the Leadbase free school and show me what you made, because again, I think this is going to continue to change the game here. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.